The Killing Joke pisses me off on multiple levels because this movie sucks so much butt cheek and it did not have to. You see, this movie is an adaptation of a comic most well known for crippling Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, which for many fans felt unnecessary because Barbara's not even a main character in her own story. However, when the adaptation was announced, they specifically said that Barbara was going to have an increased role in the story so that she wouldn't feel like a side character, which a lot of us took to mean that they were going to tweak the story so that she could have some agency in the plot, which would be perfect. It would fix the most glaring issue of the original comic. This could be the greatest adaptation and most definitive version of the story of all time. I need this drink to be something stronger. Rather than tweaking the Killing Joke to make Barbara matter to the story, they pulled a Pokemon the first movie and put a non-canon side story in the beginning of the movie, in which Barbara gets harassed and leered at by a common criminal. Mind you, Barbara has extensive martial arts knowledge, but no, this regular guy is her kryptonite. Then as an icing on the cake, Batman and Batgirl make whoopee on a rooftop. Now, on the one hand, this is not a plot thread that comes out of nowhere. After all, Bruce and Barbara actually had a little bit of a relationship in the DC animated universe. But here's the thing about that, and get close. It was creepy then, and it's creepier now. In most continuities, Batman has known Barbara longer than she's been an adult, which means that every time this pops up, that it implies that Batman, the Caped Crusader, grooms his sidekicks. Once it starts telling the actual story of the Killing Joke, it is a fine adaptation. But here's a thought. Why didn't you just start with the Killing Joke material? Then have Barbara's story start right after that and then show how she transitions into her role as the Oracle. You can go through her rehabilitation, her struggles, watching her self-doubt, and watching her turn that into a reason to keep going. Instead of having her story be all about her having her power stripped from her, having the story start with her crippling and end with her becoming the Oracle shows that Joker didn't take any power from her. But I guess it had to be structured this way so that Batman can park his Batmobile in her Batcave. Rewatching this movie was my one bad day, and I'm not so sure I can come back from it, but as always, I want to hear from you. What did you think of the Killing Joke, and who's your favorite member of the Bat family? Whatever it be, leave it in the comments, let me know.